Wrestling.
Only now, two kinds.
Well, not yet.
No, but soon.
Yes. So this episode, we probably aren't going to get any booking done. Maybe.
Yeah, we might start something. Because we have no competition. All three other brands are basically locked in a dead heat for second place, and that's good for them. But we have no competition, and most of our roster is incredibly over.
It is also not close. I need you to be perfectly...
No.
Like, let me see here. Not roster, job. Fan history.
Yeah. So,
hold on. Let's check the viewers. All right, but what about the buys?
Yeah.
All right, what about fan change? Wow, we got a huge spike at WrestleMania.
WrestleMania, yeah.
And then star ratings. See, that ironically has been...
They're putting on about as good a show as we are, but we have so much built in. We have people who are over.
Yeah.
So, White looked it up, and we're about a half a year late from when SmackDown started in the OTL, original timeline. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna finally do the brand split. We've been kind of chatting about for a bit now, and we're gonna split our giant over roster into 2 segments, so we have more shows, so we have more places to give people time to get over.
Now, one of the questions y'all might be asking yourselves is, with extra shows comes extra booking. So this may cause our weekly shows to...
not be the whole pay-per-view cycle.
Yeah, we might end up putting up an episode of weekly shows and then an episode of the pay-per-view. We'll see how it goes. We'll play it by ear. We want to keep the episodes around an hour.
That's good value for your money, as it were.
And also, I mean, time is a thing we have to deal with.
In real life.
Yeah, so unless you feel like going into the description and buying up a bunch of my books, subbing to the Patreon so that you can be cool like Rob and a guy from Ohio, following me on Twitch and subscribing there.
Hey, use your Twitch Prime. It's free, costs you nothing, takes money out of Jeff Bezos' pocket and gives it to White.
Or any other number of ways that you can support us and the channel. We do have other things we need to do besides play cool wrestling video games. But we appreciate you guys, even if you can't do that.
Yeah, you guys clearly like this series. That's awesome. We'll keep doing it.
Yeah, you know what? Since this is a big split, why don't you give us a like, and in the comments section, let us know what your favorite thing that's happened on the show so far has been.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I'd love to know. There's a lot of stuff I love. Probably Homewreckers Inc.
For me, that's what it'll be.
Dan Severn immediately getting over. It was just such a victory moment.
For me, Homewreckers Inc. is the moment when like the game came alive.
Yeah.
And that's a seminal thing. But so how do we do this? I don't know.
All right, so we go to roster brands. World Wrestling Federation. Add a brand.
Add brand.
All right. How it works. A brand is a weekly show that can contain exclusive superstars, championships, and monthly events. The first added brand is free and replaces your company's default weekly show. To hold 2 shows per week, you will need to add 2 brands. You can add a maximum of 3 brands. Exclusive superstars and championships can be selected when you add a brand or later in a draft. You can choose whether a brand's weekly show is exclusive or allows all talent to appear on it.
And we're going to be doing exclusive brands because that's the point.
Yeah. So we can actually use both of the thickness of our roster. So let's add a brand.
This is the first brand. This is the Raw equivalent. Do we
Yes.
just want to call it Raw, or do we want to name something? Do we want to do something new?
I feel like if we were fucking around more, because I accidentally stumbled across the point where you can make your own wrestlers when I was checking things out the other night. But we're not. We're kind of sticking with history in most
Alt
senses.
history. Yeah, this is clearly alt history.
This has always been Raw. So I think the first brand should 100% definitely be Raw.
We're keeping Raw is War, or are we shortening it, making it punchy?
Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, wait. That's the name of the brand. The weekly show is Monday Night Raw. Here we go. Raw.
Exclusive weekly show.
Exclusive. It's ticked. Yes. Color, obviously, they red boys.
They red boys.
Let's chill it out a little bit.
Yeah, I don't want to look at fucking straight fucking pure red.
FF0000, that's a bit much.
Hurtful to my eyes.
Exclusive superstars to Raw. Now,
Raw is the flagship.
Raw is the flagship show.
Raw should have the heavyweight championship.
They should have Kurt Angle, heavyweight champion.
Kurt Angle and exclusive championships, World Heavyweight Championship. Now, Kurt Angle can be on Raw. Do we want the World Heavyweight Championship to be exclusive to Raw, or do we want it technically to be able to swap brands?
Well, as you and I briefly discussed off camera, the Intercontinental Championship is good enough to be our other championship. So, and I think that's better to the legacy of the title.
Yeah, because we didn't buy WCW. They just folded. We don't have the big
We don't have
belt.
their belts, yeah. So, that's my opinion, man.
Okay, so yeah, WWE Championship. Now we have a few other championships. The European and the Tag Team Championship.
Yes.
Do we want Tag Team Wrestling to be exclusive to one show, or as a championship? Or do we want to make 2 tag titles?
I think maybe start with a floating tag title.
Start with a floating and then work our way through?
Basically, we might be able to change it at pay-per-views if we feel like it.
But we'll start it on Raw or SmackDown?
Let's put it on SmackDown.
Okay, all right.
Or the SmackDown equivalent. I have some theories about that when we get there.
So then I feel like this show should have the European title.
Yes, I agree. So, and that I'm less worried about being exclusive, or rather not exclusive, because who gives a shit?
And we're not doing exclusive pay-per-views because I hate that.
Yeah, no exclusive events. It's all mixed. So that would make Funaki exclusive.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anybody else that 100% has to be on Raw? Well, Kurt is still feuding with Dan Severn, so
we want Dan Severn on Raw.
Mm-hmm. And injured what's his name?
Here's the question. Here's another question. Do we have to set everything up now, or can we set these up and then go in and move them around in a second?
I don't know.
Okay, because I also want to check to see who's in feuds that we haven't finished up yet and shit like that.
Sure. I think we can just set up the brand and then
make exclusive people later.
Right, and then hold the draft and all that stuff. I think this is just a brand management section.
Okay.
Now, if I'm wrong, we'll deal with that.
Yeah,
a lot of the reason why we're willing to do this as well is because we're so fucking over. We have a lot of room for error.
We're taking a victory lap.
Yeah.
All right. So, is there anyone else we know we want to make exclusive before we look shit over?
I don't think so, because our European champion's not in a feud right now.
No, he just ended it.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Raw is here.
Add Raw. Raw brand added. All right, and now let's 45% over. Okay. We can check. We can hit edit, and then we can do that. Now that will
cost,
and changing your brand's name or weekly show name will lower its overness slightly. So let's not do that.
Okay.
All right. Back. So we can add a brand. Now, at the height of SmackDown being created, The Rock was the most over superstar on the roster.
Hence
SmackDown.
The name. Layeth the smacketh down.
This is going to cost us 100 puntos.
Well, we're rich as fuck, so that's not a big deal.
So we're living in a land
where Shawn Michaels is the most over motherfucker on the roster.
HBK.
By a mile.
Stone Cold, The Godfather, Mick Foley, Sable, The Rock is up there. Kane, Jericho, Goldust are all over 1,000.
Yeah.
I feel like they're all
of them could have a show named after.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, is there anything with a better inherent name than SmackDown? Is Friday Night Heartbreak better?
No, that's dumb.
Exactly. Stone Cold Steve Austin. What are we, is there anything good there?
Stunner. What? Because that's what you say when you watch the show.
Yes, that is.
And you're like, wow, it's so exciting. That's how the ads would run. It's like it shows a bunch of clips of unbelievable shit that's happened, and you're like, what? Well, you to find out what, you better tune in. That was just an ass pull. Like, I'm not trying to support this idea in the least.
That's good, because I wasn't...
No. It could just be SmackDown. And that's fine.
It could be. If there's something that is better, that is more indicative of who we are, and the things we've done in this wrestling federation that is different from the original timeline, this is a good way to signpost it.
Yes. I wish there was something that was like wrestling appropriate for the Godfather and Sable.
For Homewreckers Inc.
Yeah, but like having a show with like wreck in the name is maybe not the greatest.
Yeah, well, no, because that's, you're basically writing the dirt sheets for them.
Yeah, basically.
So we could do a bit of a takeoff on it and call it like Friday Night Invasion, like a home invasion, and also to rewrite history in another way.
I don't hate that. I think it's better than what.
So I feel like SmackDown is a pretty like.
There's nothing wrong with SmackDown. I mean, it's a kind of a goofy word, but it's over. Like, we're so used to it that it doesn't.
It is a fucking very goofy word,
yeah.
But it's over internally with us.
Yeah.
And that's really who this is for, us and the viewer. And we can't name it Friday Night Ultimo Dragon.
Well, here's another idea too. We could use a different show name that they've used in the past: Heat, Velocity, Shotgun. I feel like there was another one, the Main Event, I suppose.
If we wanted to be real bastards about it, we could name it Nitro.
Or Thunder.
Thursday. Put it on Thursday. Thursday Night Thunder.
Fuck it. I'm for it. I'm for this. Let's do it. Thursday Night Thunder. Exclusive weekly show. Let's get them Thunder colors up in. Blue or purple, if I recall. Off the top of my head here.
Whatever. It looks nice. Works well with the red.
Yeah. Exclusive superstars.
We want the Intercontinental Champion.
Yes.
And the Tag Team Champions.
But they're not exclusive.
No. But we want the tag...
But we want the tag belts on that show. So,
yeah. So Luna and Ivory are on that show.
Now, let me check the book here. Yeah, they beat Matt Hardy and Patriot. That feud is over.
Yes, and Matt Hardy was maybe going solo because he's fucking astoundingly good.
Yeah.
So there's no need to continue it.
No. So really, we don't need anybody specifically on that show.
And the Intercontinental feud also just wrapped up.
Yes, we don't need Jericho on that show. So I think that's everybody.
All right.
Tag team titles are not exclusive. We might end up adding another title later. Okay, looks good. Thunder.
The Thunder.
No.
Oh, expect me to make that joke.
No. Colors like Irish, but we'll deal with it. All right, so if you want, we can run a draft. We can do a yearly draft to make No Mercy the splitting point.
That's a little weird, but
it's kind of indicative of, sometimes a tag team will split. Sometimes an over tag team like Hard Patrahard will be split up by the draft.
So here's the thing. Is a yearly draft something that we as people like enough and think adds enough fun to the roster to make it a thing? Or do we want the freedom of being able to run a draft whenever things get stale?
A year is a good checkpoint for when things are kind of getting stale.
Okay.
Let's
do it then.
All right. Yearly draft.
Run yearly draft.
Let's see. Brand shuffle lets you move superstars between brands and keeps the remaining superstars in their current brands. Full draft removes all superstars from their current brands. It also resets each brand's overness. No, I don't do that. Month.
We can set it up for later.
Yeah, we could. September. Run at the first weekly show of this month if the weekly shows are disabled, or run at the monthly event.
So the other thing is the draft. Here's hoping we can prevent it from fucking up the things we just set up.
Well, I mean, we're the ones who are drafting.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Save. Yearly draft settings updated. Cool. All right. So dashboard. I might not have updated yet. Book. Maybe it happens after. During.
Is this just the last Raw is War?
Maybe. Manage. Roster. Brands. Maybe run draft? Let's see what happens when I click run draft.
Okay.
Alright, this would just have it happen now.
Right.
And it said in the yearly draft.
Happens on the first weekly show.
Happens at the first weekly show of the month. So let's just assume this is the last Raw's War.
Alright, so let's book a go-home show for Raw.
Yeah, book a big show. A big fuck-off show.
No, we're not doing new feuds. This is just a big go-home show for Raw is War. A celebration of all that's come before.
Because we're going to have a lot of stuff to do after.
Yeah.
This was ending, right?
Yeah, we were doing a segment.
Team split promo.
Split promo.
Team. Face tag team creates betrayal feud. No, we're good with the feud. Remove tag team and create tag team. Really? That's it? There's not a promo where they split up?
I say we just end it with a feud ending thing and then split them up. Pay to split them up then.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I'm just checking to make sure. I would think it would be under team, but there's faction.
No, I guess not.
Well, how about that? Boost popularity.
Just boost the popularity of the feud.
Yeah, recap package.
Nice.
Okay, we need to use that more.
It's a good way to get the producers some experience.
Draft talent. Ooh.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Split faction, but there's not a split tag team. Very interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
So then just...
So just run a segment. Well, the feud's still going, so let's end the feud.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
Feud blow-off.
Proven winner.
Proven winner.
Do we remember who won at the pay-per-view? El Samurai.
Yeah. So...
Book. There we go.
All right. Well, I think we said because El Samurai won at the pay-per-view, we were going to have Liger go over in the promo.
But with the promo being proven winner, that doesn't make much sense.
It can be, like, narratively speaking, El Samurai can be like, look, I won our match at the show, but you are still my best friend, and I think you deserve the honor of being the victor. You are truly the better partner.
And then they split up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't fucking know. And maybe they get drafted into separate brands. Honestly, it might be the cleanest way to split them up without it being weird.
I mean, we still should pay to split them up so the game doesn't get confused.
Unless the brand splits them up automatically.
Ooh, that might be free. All right, so what else is a good, like, cool thing to have on the last match? Or do we... On the last, Raw?
I think... having... like, Dan Severn fight Stone Cold, Kurt Angle fight Chris Jericho. I mean, maybe some of those guys will end up on the same brand, but, like, that's big selling.
Yeah, I like it.
So... Dan Severn, Stone Cold. No, not for the title. Remove title. Get up there. And Kurt Angle.
Chris Jericho.
Nobody is hot to see those boys yet. Remove title.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll put that on to sell the IC title a little more. Let me click multi there because that was confusing me. Okay. I think we could probably run the this angle.
Yeah, that's just fun. Homewrecker's Inc. angle being on the show is just classic. You know what? Car destruction.
Yeah, this is a big show. Let's run it.
You gotta respect the classics. Okay.
Got 4 left.
Man, if this doesn't work into Raw and SmackDown, I'm gonna be very upset. Like, if this isn't the actual last Raw, this is a wasted week. But also, we've got some feuds in.
Yeah. Well, worst thing that comes out is we don't get some staleness. Honestly, we've got 4 segments left. We've got 2 singles feuds we could run if you want to, like, just in case add to the feuds.
I feel like it's more fun for us to try and hit the highlights of what our Raw has been before the brand split.
Well, if that's the case, let's take another risk.
All right.
And do a big 3-on-3 tag match.
All right.
HBK, Triple H, and China against reuniting one night only Matt Hardy, Edge, and Gangrel.
That is 2 weekly slots in there.
It is.
Okay.
It's fine.
Let's do it.
Wait, who else has weekly slot?
Doesn't Gangrel?
No, he was just bad.
Oh, that's right.
But he's not anymore.
No, he's good now.
Yeah, he's good now. Well, let's do that, actually. We can do that. That's nice. All right. How much do we have left on those boys? We're coming up on negotiations. Tonk,
They got
6 appearances. Lawler, 6 appearances. Fucking.
Let's do it.
It's a celebration of everything we love about these guys. We need something that's good for them, not that's good for. Well, we don't even need anything if you blow off. Never.
What's a fun one to do?
Slime surprise. It's not gonna do shit because it's not an actual feud.
Let's do it.
But yeah. There we go. Open the show with that shit.
Oh yeah.
So you know it's real.
And then 2 more. Let's have some big people who are gonna be like good bellwethers of the brands going forward. So let's do like Shawn Michaels versus the.
Shawn's in the.
Oh, that's right. So The Rock then versus who's a good high-end heel who isn't up to much.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a segment. Eddie versus The Rock. Booked. Let's put that there.
And then one last thing. What's the last thing we want to do with this week?
Another thing I'd like to address is that I'm concerned Raven's glitched.
And he's not, because his little month counter isn't going down.
It's been about 2 months, and he's been on 1 to 2 month injury this entire time.
I'm hoping we get him at the end of this month.
Yeah, I'm hoping as well, but I'm concerned.
But you want to add a Raven segment just to...
Well, no, I was just mentioning that because I was thinking of what else we could add. It popped into my head, not necessarily as a good idea, but, you know.
All right. Then we got a Homewreckers Inc. thing in there.
Yep. Neither Gold Dust or Foley are doing anything. We could just put over their feud.
Yeah, put on their feud. Honestly, we've got plenty of wrestling. Let's make it a segment.
Oh, okay.
Because we got a lot of good matches on this card.
Yeah. Segment. Fighting the Darkness. Feud. Just a big promo battle. Let's get
just
some
let these
more...
boys talk.
Yeah.
Put it somewhere up higher on the card.
I mean, this is all fire. This is
going to be... This is a big celebratory match.
This is going to be the worst thing on the show.
And it's going to be good anyway.
All right,
let's play.
Let's hit it.
We actually got... that didn't take long at all. I thought that would take longer.
Well, we're not done with the draft. So, all right. Big Veld box set up in the ring. Lawler.
This is celebratory.
This is Tonk.
Yeah,
Let's have Tonk do this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Comedy Gold. Comedy Gold.
Just bless these boys. Rock versus Eddie. The Rock's pretty high up on there, and he's getting a show named after him, so I kind of want to give it to Eddie for more popularity.
Rock's got worse morale.
Does Rock have... Oh, it's an 80. That's true. Yeah, all right. Let's give it to Rock. Good call. Good looking at him. All right. Decent match. Goldust versus Mankind.
Yep, perfect comedy gold. Fucking, no, this is serious drama.
Yeah, it's dramatical. DX versus these guys. Wow, their morale is better. That's good for them. You think DX should go over here?
Typically, I would say yes, because DX is the established team. But this is a one night only, big celebration. They're the faces.
And we're putting over how good Matt Hardy is.
So let's do that.
All right, cool.
But Gangrel's gimmick got back to mark out.
Yay! It was exactly the worst match in the card. All right, who's going over here? Liger, for whatever reason.
Liger is what we decided on.
Hey, it was about the same. The blow-off was about the same.
Hey, the feud was popular.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. All right, Chris Jericho versus Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle has finally lost, so he could lose.
He could.
If we needed to give Jericho a boost.
Jericho could use the morale boost, I think.
Okay.
And it'll be big things, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jericho. And it was a good match. What do you know?
Nice.
And over here, Homewreckers Inc. versus Too Much
They're
Car
the ones
Destruction.
destroying the car.
Yeah, Homewreckers Inc.
They're Homewreckers Inc. What? 85% effective?
We leveled up the segment. It was bronze before.
Oh, okay. Nice. You love to see it.
All right, Stone Cold versus Dan Severn. I think the champions are going to lose here, both of them, just to show off that these contenders are real contenders.
I like it.
This isn't a victory lap. And it was a good match, too. It was a good match.
Yeah. Good. Nice.
Cool. Okay, we got 57 points for that 4 1/3 star show. Continue. We still ate all of the fans.
Of course we did. Yay! All right.
All right.
So now is when the draft happens.
Yes.
We'll say that was a bonus show. We aired it on like Monday afternoon, leading into Monday Night Raw.
Well, it took a week down. Where's my draft?
I think it happens at the show.
At the show? Okay. But then how do we know who to... Oh, unless it works like the modern drafts do.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
You're asking...
Fascinating.
You're looking at the wrong motherfucker for answers here, man.
Is there like a brand? Let's see.
No, that's just what that is.
Yeah. Interesting.
I think the draft might be like randomized.
I've seen people draft before, though. Not this way specifically, but like...
Like in this game?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's book the show normally.
Yes.
Maybe some early fucking weirdness with the brand shows. So,
I think we should highlight our 2 big titles.
Yeah, this is the main title show, so let's do the main title feud.
Which is Dan Severn and Kurt Angle. I think... yeah, we should probably do something with the feud.
So I'd say we do Kurt Angle versus Dan Severn in a segment at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the show, we have Dan Severn in action against somebody else.
I was thinking Kurt Angle in a successful title defense, but this might be a ¿Por qué no las dos situation?
Might be.
Because we still have 8 fucking matches we can do here. So, let's see. Feud. Just a promo battle, I think. This ain't over yet kind of thing.
No, this is far from over.
Okay. And then, at the very least... Well, Dan Severn just looked strong, beating Stone Cold.
He did. He just beat Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Maybe the title defense is more important.
I think so. So who's a good person for Kurt Angle to fight?
I'd say Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero just got a win. Or no, he just lost to The Rock. That's right. How's The Rock doing on morale now? Still not great. What about Owen?
Owen's a good one.
Owen, it's face versus face. That's fine. Minus 10 alignment boost. Who gives a shit? It's all right.
And then successful title defense.
Yeah.
That's our main event.
Okay.
Now, we also wanted the tag titles on...
tag titles are on...
Thunder,
yes.
for now. But the European titles on this one?
Yeah, we should have a good showcase for our European champion, Sho Funaki.
We should be building who's
Somebody
going to
else.
take the title from Sho.
What the fuck?
No. No.
But the Orange Arrow.
No.
But what if it worked?
It's not gonna work!
But what if it did?
But who do we want to have beat Funaki? I'm gonna barrack for Ken Shamrock to be the one to beat Funaki.
Ken Shamrock's, well, I guess he's an upper mid-carder. Yeah, that's not
He
bad.
also has the same problem, though, so maybe someone... Oh, you know what? Eddie's been kind of loitering.
I'd really like to bring somebody up.
That's not how you bring them up, then they take the title. You don't have them feud with the champion to take the title, because that hurts the prestige of your title.
Yeah, I suppose a lot of the issue here is that Funaki got to the main event.
Unless you're happy to hurt the prestige of the title, then yeah, by all means. And that might be a thing, because I know you think it's a little too high up on the card anyway.
Well, I mean, and as we've discussed, both on the show and off, basically, if we're doing our job right, everyone is going to end up being a main eventer.
Yeah. So, let's go to the mid-upper card or the lower card.
Yeah, I think upper card. Ken Shamrock's not a bad shout. I think he's recoverable.
He just basically has to have the 2 charisma. We have to get him charisma.
What if he just fucking destroyed Funaki?
Just took the title now?
Just took it.
He's been champion for 6 months. I'm fine.
Has he been 6 whole months? 7 months. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah.
And Funaki's a good worker. Funaki could be in the main event.
Yeah.
Easily.
So, yeah, we'll do that.
That's a good way of shaking things up.
People will be like, whoa! In, the fiction that we're creating here. Okay. What about Jushin Liger versus Matt Hardy?
Just as like a feud to exist?
Oh, as a feud, that's even better. I was just thinking as a match, but...
Why would they be fighting?
Well, you've seen AEW. Sometimes wrestlers just wrestle.
Right, but what we're going to write down on the feud...
If we do a feud thing, well, let's see. Maybe we've got options. All right, let's pretend to book it. Add feud. What are our options here? Better wrestler, classic, disrespect. Greatest wrestler because of their high work rate, or a random feud.
I'm fine with either greatest wrestler or random feud. Better wrestler is worthless because we have greatest wrestler for them, and disrespect is not as good as random feud.
Yeah.
And doesn't fit either guy, really.
Yeah, Matt Hardy's neutral.
Right.
So, I think... Now, we don't have to put the segment in there, because we only have so much space. But basically, Matt Hardy comes out to the ring and is like, look, no disrespect, but I saw your little speech with El Samurai last week, and you're not the best wrestler. I am.
I like it. And then they have a fight.
Which, I mean, we have 2 greatest wrestler feuds in the same show, though. Because that's what's going on between Severn and Angle.
Do we want to maybe change it to Grudge and rename it Greatest Wrestler?
Yeah, well... let's see. Remove feud. Add feud. Let's go to Grudge. Let's call it, Bad Matitude.
Yeah, okay, or that.
Well, so we don't get him confused, basically.
All right. So, yeah.
All right, that'll be fun. What about another segment? We only got one right now. Oh, I mean, we can get this shit on the show. Where are we at? Home Records versus Too Much.
That could easily be on this show.
Sure. Or the next one. Maybe it'll happen in the draft. I don't fucking know.
Look, the draft will be what the draft will be, friend.
It sure will be.
Let's just
I'm
book
not
this
worried
show.
about it. Yeah, basically. They should fight, right?
Yeah! They just destroyed their car.
We're trying to get Too Much over. That'll give them some overness. Let's do this shit.
Perfect.
It's great. Okay.
Is there other feuds? I'd say for this show, unless we know they're going to Thunder, like the Intercontinental title.
Right.
Let's just book it like a normal show, and we'll see what the draft is.
In that sense, I think something should happen between Foley and Goldust. Let's keep that going.
Okay.
Did we do a match last week? Or was it a segment?
How long do we want this feud to go? If we keep it to segments except for pay-per-view matches, this feud could go another 2 months. If we're happy to end it at the end of this month, let's do a match.
All right, sure. Let's just book it. Let's just be a match.
Have Mick Foley win, because I think Goldust won at the pay-per-view.
Goldust has been pretty strong.
Yeah.
Is that a good place? Yeah, it's a good place for that.
2 things left.
Yeah, 2 segments left. So
Let's
we
get
have
the Vampire War.
Okay.
Let's make that a segment.
Yes, good call. We're kind of high on staleness on the Vampire War.
And I think this could have legs. We got to get it over.
Yeah, we do.
Is there a bunch of red arrows? There's one that does like 8, right?
Promo battle. There's another one down here, but
Smack
I think
talk.
we've used it. But let me double check.
We have it.
We got rip off. Oh, we haven't. Okay. Sweet.
And Vampiro should take that, I think.
Okay.
Gangrel just got a big win last week.
Sure. True. Yeah, with his team.
And then last thing.
Yeah. Wow, it could really go either way. I'd say a match.
Let's get some lower carders on the screen because that was part of the idea.
Yeah, that is part of the idea. Steve Blackman's got his new manager. We could do a promo with that to try to get some Steve Blackman hype.
I don't hate that.
Okay, yeah, let's just do that then. Segment. Manager promo. Singles, because that's how that works.
And then you just Steve Blackman.
Pick the manager, who is Rick Rude.
Oh, and then
down here, book Rick Rude and Steve Blackman. Because
Okay.
it automatically knows who.
Cool, that's nice. If they have more than one, I think, as you pick managed talent. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, all right, that looks like the show. Okay.
Now let's see what happens. We're on the same boat as you.
We're flying by the seat of our pants here. Dan Severn, Kurt Angle. Wow, strong start to the show.
Of course.
Strong start to the show. European Championship, Ken Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock just shows up and eats
Unexpected
Funaki's
victory.
fucking lunch.
Oh, wow, he's starting to get over. Okay.
Oh, -1, because it was weekly TV and it wasn't...
The match wasn't that great. Just
Okay.
because it was only 3 stars.
Nice, okay. Well,
Yeah.
look, we just needed a new title and Funaki's fought everyone under the fucking sun and it's time to move him up the card.
Rick Rude's trying to put over Steve Blackman. Wow.
And he does a great fucking job.
Wow.
Rick Rude.
Rick Rude is powerful.
Rick Rude's gonna be doing that for a while.
Okay. You said Goldust wanted the pay-per-view, so Mick should win?
Goldust beat Foley at the pay-per-view.
Mick should win here.
Mick should win.
Boom. Nobody died. Pretty good match.
Yep, just keep on keeping on. Just trying to bring Goldust back to the land of the faces.
And Gangrel had a pretty decent win just now, so we're going to try to get Vampiro over.
Yeah.
Bam. Hot segment.
They both got stuff for that because it was a hot segment. Or
Yeah.
at least Gangrel didn't lose.
He didn't lose anything. Wow, that was 5 stars.
Vampiro's got good fucking promo.
Nice.
Jesus.
Good job, guys. Well,
Man,
Goldust has got 3 stars because
he delivered some fucking crazy vampire bullshit, man.
Some crazy vampire bullshit. All right. So, should Matt Hardy win here to solidify his
think
claim? So. Okay. All right. Hardy.
Nothing happened.
feud
Bad
started.
Attitude started. Okay, nobody broke all their legs.
Nothing crazy.
Decent match.
Yeah, decent.
And then these guys, too much is very mad, and so they attack Homewreckers Inc. They're mad about their cars.
They
their
went through a
sweet
brawl at
pimped
the
out
dance.
rides.
Yeah.
And that
It had too much sprayed on the front.
that Homewreckers Inc. smashed.
All right, and then
Kurt
Angle
Angle's
defends his
a
title.
successful defense.
Worked with the crowd, almost a 5-star match, effortlessly. Great. More
Owens'
prestige for the title.
gimmick got prestige for that.
Yeah, good stuff. Okay, that was a great show.
68, that was a
68.
great show.
Not bad at
Okay.
all. Nobody else gets fans, only us.
Continue? No, there was no draft.
There's no draft.
You said it for September, right?
I sure did.
It happens at the first pay-per-view of the cycle.
The first show of the month. So maybe because...
The first show wasn't the show.
Yeah. So,
Options are to run one run now or run one next month.
I suppose it's not going to hurt our recording time that much if we, I'm sorry to peel back the curtain a little bit, to run the cycle and then do a different episode that is the draft proper.
Or we could just do the draft next time. Like, I'm not... It's
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is if we just go out and go, okay, this is the draft, oopsie doodle, we don't know what we're doing. You know, but next year it'll start in September like it's supposed to.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Or we could
fine.
move it to October.
Sure. Yeah, it just costs points.
We have 1,800.
Yeah, we're fine. So, we need a new main event feud for this show.
This is the main event feud. So, let's look at the singles roster. Who is a talent? You know what we could do? It's time. It's a great way to get Thunder off the ground.
It's Vader time?
It's Shawn Michaels versus Stone Cold Steve Austin time.
What are our feud options there?
It's a great way to get Thunder off the ground.
Feud. Previous feud for Rivals, that's cool. Last Shot, no. Greatest Wrestler, no. I think Rivals.
Yeah, I like Rivals.
Let's do it with a segment. I just wanted to see what our options were. So, singles. Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin. What are our feud options? Just a promo battle, do you think? Get it off right?
Yeah.
Sure, great. Book. Add feud.
Rivals.
Let's work these feuds that don't have stuff. Like, I like that. I like building feuds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, cool. That's our Intercontinental Championship.
Which is the new main championship for Thursday Night Thunder. And since Thunder's the new show, putting Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels on Thunder is a great way of making it clear that we're invested in this.
Yeah, this isn't our B show. This is just Thursday's show. Okay. So, things are kind of higgledy-piggledy, and that's probably good for a building month.
Yeah, it also shows that we're working stuff out. There's a new thing. I like it.
Yeah. I think the tag team championships should be defended in the main event.
That's good.
Let's put those tag titles over.
And I feel like getting the Irineys a bunch of strong wins is going to be good because they're mad at us. Because we didn't let them leave Alundra Blaze style with our fucking tag belts.
Edge and Christian, that seems pretty easy.
Yeah, let's do it.
Just a match. This doesn't need to be a feud.
No, this is just... We're just getting the Irineys some more.
A victory, yeah. Okay. So let's maybe start a lower card feud, right?
Yeah. Building something to get into, because this show doesn't...
I want Lita to be more over.
So have her beat someone higher on the card.
Feud with X-Pac, you think?
She's beaten X-Pac a couple times.
What about X-Pac? Have you considered X-Pac?
You know what? That's a good idea.
I mean, like I would say Billy Gunn, but he's not doing so hot. He needs some wins if we're gonna keep him, happy. Whereas X-Pac, his morale's starting to slip too. Who else is heel, man?
I would go up another bracket.
Go up another bracket, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's a heel?
Is Eddie? Kane? I think that's it.
This is another reason why we're splitting up the roster. I
think this might be too far. Like, from lower mid-card to upper mid-card victory, I think that might taint the match, is what I'm concerned about.
Well, we're starting a feud, right?
True.
So, how about we pick... Does Lita have 2 charisma?
Lita has... Yes, 2 and 2.
So she's a good, solid talent. Let's find someone who's a good, solid talent, put them in a feud that's designed to get them both over.
Okay. God, what? Look at... Why? Why must you have Weekly Sloth? Look at him. He's so good.
That one's fair, to be honest.
I mean, it is. That man never really put forth much effort into anything but his vocal cords. Gangrel's already in a feud. I guess we could put her against Billy and actually get him some wins in there.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good feud to get them both over.
And maybe grind up Billy's charisma a little bit.
Yeah, because he's got the overness buff.
So singles, let's get Lita and Billy Gunn. Feud style. what would be an interesting thing to start this off on?
This feels like the kind of feud that ramps up to fucking really hardcore, but starts off with something like minor. So like, could be anything from like one of them blows the other one off in like a conversation or something petty that just pisses one of them off.
Okay. I mean, we can run promo battle twice. I don't super like doing it, but there's no penalty for it. Add feud. What do we have here? Wow, moral disagreement.
Lita just thinks Billy Gunn is a degenerate.
Stepping up.
No,
that's kind of lame. Yeah, moral disagreement I kind of like. Maybe not. It's just that they kind of clash. Lita's on the outside.
Rub each other the wrong way.
Yeah. You know what? I don't like you.
I don't like you. I like it. Okay.
There we go. Cool.
And then this can be a feud that goes for a couple months.
Yeah. Just kind of build both of these stars. Look, and he loves training.
Speaking of, we haven't done anything with our manager.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we got so distracted. Let's go to the management. The indies. Scout that shit. Not Disco Inferno. Not Goldberg. Not Kevin Sullivan. We have enough heel managers. I love him, but... get Little Dragon. Put him in a team with Ultimo Dragon. Booker T. He's pretty young. Yeah, let's scout him. Okay, and, you know what?
Whoa. What are we doing with the artifacts?
Let's train Mark Henry.
Yes. It's time.
Good. We've got that. I'll miss you, Mark, but you're going to come back better. So then we need to prepare for call-up. What are we doing? Where's our view? Scouting Booker. You're the trainer. You need to be preparing someone.
We got a lot of people in the training roster who are ready.
View our roster. Kurt Hennig, we bought him a while ago. Let's prepare him for call-up.
Great. Okay, cool. Finally getting Mr. Perfect out of the training roster where he belongs, sure.
Yep. Okay, that's what we wanted. Pedro.
Nobody's in a bad mood.
Well, I don't know, maybe. Let's see. Maybe someone needs a massage. Unhappy. Nope. Okay. Back to the book, then. All right. So, that's 2 new rivalries started. Tag title match, main event, championship, the Intercontinental. We've got all the other rivalries were on Raw, so I don't want to push it and up their staleness unnecessarily.
Right.
I think we need to get a couple of dudes who've been really cool a win.
Okay.
And that is to say the Patriot and Owen Hart. So I'm thinking tag match.
Patriot and Owen Hart?
Mm-hmm. Where did he go?
Same where was Owen. There we go.
They just move and I get very confused.
I can tell.
Game wants him to fight Kane. I'm fine with that. Do we have another Spooky Boy?
Vampiro, but he's in a feud.
So is Gangrel, yeah. The terrifying Phineas I. Godwin.
Do it! He's got a one work rate. It'll tank
the match probably, but it's fine. Booked. Kane's just like, what did I do to you?
All right.
Okay. We had Liger in a match on the other show. Should we do El Samurai on this show?
I like it. Naturally splits him up.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Who has good work rate? Eddie was on the other show. Matt's in a different feud, right?
Yep.
Or no? Yes.
Yes, he's in a different feud. Jericho's not up to much.
Jericho's not up to anything right now. He's a heel, so yeah, sure, why not? That'd be a great match. Yeah.
Let's get another promo on there of maybe just somebody who could use some work with
Sure.
their overness getting a promo in.
Great idea. What about, do we have any good manager stuff to do?
We can have Rick Rude show up and fucking pump up Steve Blackman on both shows.
That would help. Paul Ellering could do, what does he got? Bradshaw and,
Pierre Lay?
Pierre Lay, is that who?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Pierre Lay, yeah, why not? Scroll down there, thank you. Paul Ellering. Manager promos. Manager promo. Book. It knew.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Bradshaw was managed by Brother Love and we got rid of him.
Yes, that's what it was.
Okay.
2 segments left.
Yeah, let's get a match in between these two here. Just a real, low card. Just 2 guys. John Tenta's always good. Savio Vega's our overness is really low. Is Morales also
Low.
not great?
Yeah.
Savio Vega could get a win.
Yeah, Savio Vega beats John Tenta.
John Tenta's always happy to lose. Okay, 1 match left. Ultimo Dragon hasn't wrestled.
So let's have him wrestle.
All right.
Let's have him beat somebody. Have him beat China.
Okay, I'm for it. Let's do it. Push them up the card a little bit.
Speaking of, the brand split's a great opportunity to split up DX.
Yeah, if you wanted to do that, we could.
Not like fully, but like just sort of parse them out.
Okay, something to consider.
Yeah.
All
I'm not saying we should do it. I'm saying it's a good opportunity to do it.
right, let's play the show. Play the event. Yes. Get him over. 4 stars.
Like that, yes.
Not bad. Yeah, appreciate you. All right, and Savio Vega's winning this one.
Yeah.
Wow, wasn't
That was
even a 3-star match.
That was a terrible match.
No one cares. It was a fine match, just no one cares. Ultimo Dragon, putting him over. We're doing it. Ready?
Yep.
Kaboom!
Yep, that's what I wanted.
Get better. Here, these guys. They don't get along. Woo!
Just like, that's fine.
It's fine. We'll build. You know what? How about this? Better. People aren't used to watching on Thursdays. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's clearly the issue.
Jericho could use the win for morale.
Okay.
El Samurai's at 100%. Here we go. We're climbing. This happens. You guys love these guys.
Yeah,
That's
you still
better.
do.
That's better.
You still do.
Hot segment. Thank you, boys. And then this shit is
Aaron East just get a solid win.
Aaron East solid win. Stop and start action. Why now of all times? It's all right. We got +4 prestige for the titles.
This was intended to increase their morale.
Yeah, this was a big, this was not for you guys. It was for the wrestlers. So we still gained fans. And no, ECW got 800.
Oh, they're just putting on more shows.
These are all called. Oh no, this is for.
Because they don't have brands. We're just getting more shows than them.
Rip, but I'm different.
Rip to y'all, but I got 2 shows. I'm competing with myself.
Okay.
I'm running my own race.
Let's book this Raw. 2 shows to No Mercy. It is more difficult now to think about. I will say that without the brands being properly split.
Without the
Yeah.
thing, I feel like we don't treat the brand split as hard until the thing.
The biggest thing I'm trying not to do is overbook our feuds, because that's a really easy thing to lean on before we had 2 shows, was to just go, all right, make sure we get our feuds, fill in the rest. But now we're like, okay, but don't do that feud.
That's fine. I feel like we got a good idea of it so far. We put Goldust and Mick Foley on this show last time.
Yes, we did. So let's keep it on this show this time. Same thing with Home Records versus Too Much. Let's just go ahead and do that real quick.
Yeah, this feud's far from over.
Yeah, we're trying to up their popularity. They did a fight. What else do we have that's good for popularity? No, not blow-offs. Is that promo ambush?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Cool.
Like, they're not done with you yet. The Too Much is transformed into Braun Strowman. They come after Home Records Inc. again.
We had Vampire War on this show also.
Yes.
They did some cool vampire shit. I'd say let's keep with the promos,
Yeah.
because that worked out a lot better last time. And let's see if we can get some more staleness.
There we go.
Okay. Dan Severn and Kurt Angle should do a thing.
Because they're the main event feud.
Could do a straight up tag team match.
I don't hate that. Let's get some people on the card.
Yeah. 2v2. Do we want...
I feel like now is a good time for the classic. I feel like now is a good time for Dan Severn and Kurt Angle versus someone else.
Okay, we've done that not too long ago, but I don't hate it.
It's just, you gotta mix it up between that and the good guys fight. You know? Yes, perfect. Perfect. That's the main event.
Yeah. That was easier than expected. Okay.
Dan Severn and Kurt Angle win that, by the way.
Yeah, of course. The Rock hasn't been on the card, and he's a face of the company, so let's get him on there.
Yeah, he doesn't need more overness, so he doesn't need a promo. Let's have him have a match with somebody.
Yeah, let's have him beat somebody because his morale's a little low.
Yeah, okay. Who's a good? Let's find the heel with the highest morale.
Kane's at a 92. Edge is at 100. He's neutral.
Let's have Edge. Edge is at 100. Edge is in a good mood. Rock beats Edge. Done. Okay.
Okay, we've still got 4 segments left.
Let's go to the lower card and find some shit to put on there.
True.
Steve Blackman could get talked up again.
We could talk up Steve Blackman again, yeah. Well, where's his popularity now? 529. He did get some, he got a boost out of that. Overness is getting up there. I like these manager promos. It's fun. I like the little guy getting over. I don't know, man. Rick Rude. The ravishing one.
Manager promo.
Book it. All right, let's get a lower card match going. We haven't had Bradshaw do anything in a while.
God, he's just in the best fucking mood all the time.
Yeah, he's just a happy guy.
He just loves to be paid money to do nothing.
Loyal, 20% chance of 4 losses to lower morale. That's it.
Oh, yeah. He's just a loyal fucking company man.
Let's reward that loyalty, man. Let's give him a win over... Wow, they really want to see him fight Farouk.
Farouk versus Bradshaw. Is it finally time?
For what?
This could be a feud.
Yeah, okay, let's add a feud.
This could be a feud that ends in better together.
Ooh, fall from grace. The superstar looks to regain the popularity they lost, while another looks to put them further down the card. Oh, that's the requirement.
Yeah, one of them lost popularity a bunch. I feel like this is a feud that can end in better together.
Yeah, I think so too. It's been a couple years since Home Wreckers Inc., so...
And it ends in the Thing.
Yeah, the Thing. Yeah. I like it.
Bradshaw's got a 1 charisma, so it's not going to go super great. But...
Man, we're going to do our best. Okay. Where to go from here? I don't often have this issue.
So we got all the feuds we want on the card, right?
I believe so. Yeah, the
Ken
Vampire
Shamrock.
War. Oh, we got it over there.
Ken Shamrock is champ.
Shamrock, yeah, good call. Shamrock should still be dominant, I think.
Oh, he should be. He's going to be champ for 3 months. Let's get him someone. Do we need him? Does he need a feud, or is he just beating people up?
I think he can just beat people up for now.
Then let's have him beat up people in the main card. Because higher up, because we're trying to get him over, right?
Not Taker. Owen. Owen's morale's pretty good.
Okay, yeah.
Book. European title.
Yeah.
It's a little further up there, so let's get it there.
Have it be a title match. Have Ken Shamrock successfully defend.
And,
That's how you sell that new show, man. We got title matches on free TV.
Liger's not fighting anybody.
No, he's not.
Ooh, Shamrock could have fought Liger.
He could, yeah.
What's Owen's popularity? It's Christmas, a 3. Okay, I'm gonna say instead.
Delete that. Shamrock versus Liger.
Yeah, and Owen just cuts a face promo.
Okay. Spirited promo. We got to grind that shit up anyway.
So that'll go there.
And then in between it, Ken Shamrock fights Liger.
Jushin Liger.
Wait, no. Bad Matitude. Liger's in a feud.
Oh, Liger is in a feud. So that would be El Samurai then.
El Samurai's on the other show.
No.
Weren't we splitting them up?
Yeah. Bad Matitude's on Thunder.
Oh, then I had those reversed. Okay. El Samurai versus Ken Shamrock. Book. This will be easier once they're drafted and we don't have to think.
Yes. That's exactly the problem I keep having. All right, looks good.
Let's book that show.
Let's go. Let's book that show. This is also good because it's going to get us more points to be buying guys with. Not that we're not flush with cash already. Rick Rude, you god.
He like that Green Arrow. I'm pretty sure is the 34 overness that Blackman got. The 34 there.
Yeah. Farouk and Bradshaw.
Bradshaw's lower on the card. He needs to win.
Getting the win here, yeah. But June, not a great match, but pretty hot feud.
Yeah.
All things considered. 56, that's not a bad start.
No.
For those guys.
I feel like this feud might not go super well because it would be best served by a bunch of promos, and Bradshaw's bad at those, but it's the only way he'll get good.
Vampiro's starting to get over.
Yes, that's exactly what this was intended to do.
We're getting the Rock of Victory here, right?
Yeah, that was the plan.
Boom. Wow, look at that. What a good match. Good match, boys. Owen Hart is cool.
He says so, and everyone agrees.
The audience agrees. Ken Shamrock surprisingly defeats El Samurai to retain his title. Solid 4-star match. More prestige for the European Championship. Good shit. Nobody exploded.
Too much. Still coming for them hands.
Too much is they're furious. They love those cards.
This is a serious turn for Too Much after the month of comedy.
Yes. 5 stars. Beautiful.
Homewreckers Inc. They never fail to get somebody over.
No, they're just our best heaters.
They are the Maxwell Jacob Friedman of this WWF.
Ooh, that did not go as well as I thought.
You know, it went fine. It was a good match. That's what matches get.
Yeah, just 3 1/4. I expected it to be a better match. That's all.
That's fair.
All right. Good show. 4 1/4 stars, 57 points. Can't hate it. Monday Night Raw, we're up. Everybody else is down.
We're just fucking vacuuming up more fans.
Okay.
All right.
I think what we should do. Let's book No Mercy. Or not No Mercy. Let's book Thunder.
Okay.
After Thunder, we'll call it. We'll pick up next week
with the go home show, the pay-per-view, and then hopefully the
draft.
And a manual draft.
We will manually hold the draft. Yes. Okay. So basically the go home show for both brands, the pay-per-view, which will be interbrand, which will finally be able to fill out our card better, and what is usually our pregame booking and the draft.
Okay.
So, all right. So let's do this show real quick. Let's book it. So our feuds over here are Shawn Michaels versus Stone Cold.
That just started. It's at 110. I want you to know that.
Yeah, people want this bad.
These boys aren't wrestling.
No, they need to keep doing promos. Fight.
Just fight. Just fight.
They don't need the popularity, but like people want to see it. We've got over here I Don't Like You, Lita versus Billy Gunn. What about a tag match?
Risk the Weekly Sloth have the New Age Outlaws versus...
Technically, I believe the New Age Outlaws are X-Pac and Billy Gunn.
Oh, well then have X-Pac and Billy Gunn fight Lita and... who's on this show? Who's on Thunder? Who's good?
We don't have a split yet, and she has tagged with Ultimo Dragon a couple times now.
Then let's have her fight with Ultimo Dragon.
Okay. Let's see. What else is on this show? We've got Bad Mattitude. Matt Hardy and Jushin Liger.
That should be a promo.
Yeah, I agree. And let's just do a promo battle. That's fine.
Just give it as much good as it can get.
Okay. Yeah, that's slightly less over, so we'll leave it where it is. We need a main event. Should we start a tag title feud? Not this late.
Not this late in the pay-per-view cycle.
With Ken Shamrock and the Aaronese
beat somebody.
Yeah, let's just do exactly that. So,
we never did break up El Samurai and Jushin Liger.
Not yet, we haven't. The draft might do that.
Okay.
Let's go 2v2. Let's go Luna and Ivory versus... Yeah, DX, China, and let's risk the Weekly Sloth.
Yeah, Road Dogg.
Road Dogg. Perfect.
This ends up being the DX show, by the way.
Sure.
Like, everyone from DX is on this show.
Sure, why not?
I'm fine with that, to be
Yeah.
honest. If we don't split them up, that's a good way of doing it also.
Okay, so that leaves us with 4 whole ass segments. We can do another manager segment.
Yeah, for the other one, for Pierre Olay.
Yeah.
This just gives us more room to work.
It does. Like, we're getting
It just gets our elbows out.
Yes. I've never heard that phrase before, but I immediately understood it, and I like it. Okay, so there's that. Paul Ellard comes out and is like, Pierre Olay, he's pretty cool. What else do we have here? Who else is on this roster? Undertaker hasn't done anything, and God, he's over.
Let's have him fight a guy.
What if Owen Hart could beat Taker? Patriot could beat Taker? Their faces, though. Eddie's not in the middle of anything.
Let's have Eddie Hart. Let's have Eddie Guerrero beat the Undertaker.
Why not?
This is an alternate universe. This is a good alternate universe. I like this alternate universe.
Yeah.
Let's throw another promo on there.
Okay.
Let's say who's a good heater who's mid card 3 charisma. Not already over.
Not already over. He doesn't count.
Literally no one. Okay.
Nobody
Who's a good 2 charisma person who could use a promo slot?
Maybe Christian.
Let's give Christian some time with a mic.
What is he? He's neutral, so
Neutral people don't talk.
backstage interview.
Yeah, okay.
That's what that is, which is not going to go well because it's
Bronze, but we got to get it ground up.
yeah, we got to get it ground up. This might level it up. All right, one left. I say a lower card match.
Yeah.
Um,
We don't have many of those.
no, but we've got that opportunity now. So
Somebody else got into the main event. I think the mid card is even slimmer.
yeah,
than
Shamrock finally slid up there.
Is Phineas I Godwin a heel?
Yeah.
He's got the 1 work rate, but I'd say Pig and Savio Vega.
Well, I just noticed he's got naturally stale. That's probably why we're not using him.
Yeah, well, most of the people who are
Star Maker. Mostly happy to lose to upper mid card. Okay.
like, most of the guys in the lower mid card are there for a reason.
No.
Most, not all.
Just Savio, really. Like, everyone else just got a bad draw.
Like Phineas I Godwin has a 1 work rate. And
Well, yeah, I mean, like, they've got some star issues, certainly, but,
we're trying to get Brian Christopher and Scott Taylor out of there. Blackman has a
Yes.
1 work rate. Tenta's happy.
and they're getting there. Look, their overness is in the 50s.
And Tenta's happy where he is.
Tenta's okay.
Bradshaw's got a 1 charisma. There are reasons we haven't pushed them.
Tenta lost to Savio Vega last week. Let's have him lose to Phineas this week.
Okay. That's
Somewhere
going
else
to be
he'll
a terrible
play.
wrestling match.
It's going to be awful. Just god-awful. But let's get the guy some training. Let's try to get
There we
him
go.
a better wrestler. So
What are we going to do? Lose I don't know, 10,000 of our millions of fans?
yeah, we're all right.
You and your friend Mark are going to stop watching? I don't care. Roll the show.
Pierre Olay. Uh-oh.
That's it. Didn't work.
That did not work.
He's starting to get stale.
Starting to get stale. That
I think it's
sucks.
time to change his gimmick.
Yeah, that might be the idea. Okay, Godwin. Go!
Oh, boy.
Ooh, was better than that.
Oh, boy.
He got 3.
Oh, boy. Thunder's looking great, everybody.
Bam! Thunder is looking great. Hot segment. Eat shit.
Oh, man. Got 22 overness right there. Perfect.
Yes.
Because
good.
Matt Hardy's fucking amazing.
All right. So I think DX Teamwork maybe should be the winner here, you think?
Yeah.
Or they're only over 67% though.
This isn't a feud, right?
Just Billy versus Lita.
So this is intended to get them both over long term, right?
Yes, that's true.
So it doesn't. This is just to start things off. So
Billy and X-Pac are higher on the card than Lita and Ultimo. So maybe...
yeah, having Lita win establishes them.
Yeah, it's not a great match, but that's okay.
That's fine.
We're working on it.
I feel like I Don't Like You should just be... Oh,
Whoa!
wow!
What happened, Christian? 30%. Difficult? Oh, I think it's bronze.
It's partially that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay, this is not a good show. This is a rough one, ladies and gentlemen.
It's all right. Look, it's fine. It's fine. We're okay. We're doing fine. It's okay. Look. It's fine. We're okay. We're doing fine. It's just a little airborne. It's still good. It's still good. Aranese defend their titles.
Yep.
That was not bad. Got some prestige on the tag titles. Cool. Pulling on my collar here. Woofage. That's the worst show we've done in a while.
Yeah, we lost fans.
Yeah, we had to have. Nope, we gained fans.
We gained 20,000 fans.
You
You and your friend Mark turned in.
Okay. All right, let's stop.
Stop right there.
This week's show right there. This is a little clumsy, but we're doing our best.
We're trying something new, and wrestling is fun.
Yeah, especially when you do new stuff. Right?
End.
Okay.